senior staff. We came here with effect from Monday for a consultative retreat so that we can put our heads together on issues relating to our county and agree and take stock of the things we have accomplished so far, where we have gaps and need to do going forward in order to fulfill the promises we gave to our people in our 16 sector document which we presented to them, and on the basis of which we were elected into office and which we are supposed to deliver. We met under the theme translating the Kitui promise to concrete, visible and measurable results, and with the sub-theme communicating key milestones and achievements as we approach 2027. And we have covered all the sectors. We have covered the agriculture sector, the tourism sector, trade, investment, MSMEs, and related subsectors. We have covered the water sector and irrigation. We covered issues relating to education, ECD and vocational training centers. We have also looked at our municipalities and how we are urbanizing and what needs to be done to create a nexus between our urban areas and our economic and investment zones. You know, some of you, that we have organized our county into 6 economic and investment zones out of a document we prepared some time ago, and which we are at the tail end of revising the same so that it speaks to issues and development which we started undertaking in 2015 and going to 2035. And therefore, we requested the 2 municipality managers, that is Kitui municipality and Mwingi municipality, to also prepare some presentations. And we also looked at other issues, emerging issues pertaining to the public sector in Kenya, affecting both the national government and county governments. And in particular here, we looked at the electronic government procurement system which has been introduced and which has caused a lot of confusion up to today, because only 4 institutions have been onboarded to that particular system to date. And these 4 are the National Treasury itself, the EACC, the Ethics and Corruption Commission, the Privatization Commission, and the Public Procurement and Regulatory Authority, PPRI. All other ministries, departments and agencies, other national governments, and the governments together with their entities, the water service providers, which is the water companies, and the many other entities established in the county governments, have not managed to be onboarded. And it's causing difficulties because what was supposed to happen, an entity is supposed to prepare their budget, and after you prepare, you forward the same to the controller budget. After they approve the same, it is supposed to be offloaded to the IFMI system, and then the IFMI is supposed to upload particularly the development aspect of accountants, to the EG system, that is the electronic government procurement system. And before that is completed, you can't procure anything, you can't do any development. Today we are 5th of December 2025, the 3rd month of the new financial year, FY 2025-2026. And very soon, the Controller Budget will be releasing what you call development expenditure proportions vis-a-vis the recurrent expenditure for the first quarter, that is from 1st July up to 30th of September. Most counties and most entities will record zero. And once that zero is recorded, wananchi may be misled into leading, or the reason why that expenditure has not been done is because of mistakes by county governments themselves. And now, because the written text is here, let me now revert to it, and I'll try to read the same very fast so that we can give you an opportunity to ask questions. It's okay. Yeah, and I begin. To the great people of Kitui, ladies and gentlemen, I'm honored to address you today, 3 years after giving me the mandate to serve you. It gives me great pride to present this communique at the conclusion of the 4th County Executive and County Assembly Working Retreat held here in Mombasa from 1st of September to Sunday 7th, when we expect the previous day to conclude matters completely. The working retreat was themed translating the Kitui promise to concrete, visible, and measurable results, and with a sub-theme communicating key milestones and achievements as we approach 2027. The Consultative Forum strengthened county executive and county assembly collaboration on matters legislation, oversight, and budget alignment through joint plans and milestones, and adopted a unified communication framework for citizen-centric messaging. On the delivery of the county's transformative projects, programs, policies, and strategic initiatives, I'm delighted to report that within a span of 3 years, my government has successfully implemented the 2,244 projects across all 16 sectors under the Kitui promise, reaching every one of the county's 247 villages and 40 wards. And when I make reference to my government, that is the government of Kitui, which has only one governor, and that is the person speaking to you, Dr. Julius Malombe. And the county government has 2 halves, the county assembly and the county executive, and both of them are represented here, and we work in a collaborative. For example, the budgets are a project whose money has not been approved by the county assembly, and therefore they complement one another. The sectoral milestones and achievements are categorized in terms of the sectors, and with respect to agricultural production, productivity, and profitability, the county has achieved significant milestones in transforming agriculture and empowering farming communities. A total of 658,243 farmers have been trained on modern farming and livestock practices. The Kitui Agricultural Show and Trade Fair held attracted 82,697 participants when we held it last year. And this year, because of the stadium being constructed where we normally have the show, that is we have agreed to reschedule the show, which will be held sometime in February. So nobody should think we are not holding the show. To safeguard livestock health, 1,003,136 animals were vaccinated and 640 diseases surveillance surveys were conducted. Other grassroots, 40 community-driven development committees were formed and registered to serve 174,421 farmers from common interest groups and vulnerable and marginalized groups. In parallel, 40 ward-based circles were established, one in each ward, with a membership of 12,008 farmers and a capital base of 5,862,851. These circles received Kenya shillings 13,329,702 in inclusion grants and were further supported to recruit 40 youthful beekeepers to enhance accountability. To strengthen market linkages, 23 farmer producer organizations connected 6,977 farmers in green grams, mango, poultry, and the apiculture value chain. Additionally, 280 youth agripreneurs were onboarded to support farmers with agricultural technologies and market linkages. I urge the farmers to leverage the existing agricultural extension officers to improve farming practices, productivity, and innovation. We will hold the Kitui Agricultural Show, which I referred to earlier, and Trade Fair from 26th to 28th February next year, that is 2026. On delivering the water and the irrigation agenda, I wish to observe that Kitui County has made major progress in shifting from water scarcity to sustainable access, recognizing water as a pillar of prosperity and resilience. Key interventions include 316 sundowns benefiting 16,000 households, 18 on-farm ponds, 20 desilted medium dams, and 32 small irrigation projects powered by solar and gravity system, training 500 farmers in climate-smart agriculture as well. Access has expanded through 18 sump wells, that is access to water, 23 new boreholes, 102 rehabilitated boreholes, and 123 kilometers of water pipeline extensions. The Kangu flagship water supply project, which we are undertaking together with the World Vision and valued at 840 million Kenya shillings, and it will serve over 100,000 people in parts of Kitui rural, that is mainly in Kanyangi ward, areas of Zambia, Kanyongonyo, Kiseoni areas, and we will serve 5 of the 6 wards of Kitui South including Muda, Ikuda, Mutomo, and Kanziku. They will also be served. And the parts of Ikanga will also be touched, although the water from Ikanga which comes to Mutomo will now be redirected so that it can serve the people Ikanga more, now that Mutomo and the environs will get their own water. With respect to transformation of health care, I wish to state that Kitui County has made remarkable progress in transforming health care under the Kitui Promise. The county now operates 311 health facilities, the highest in the Republic of Kenya, which includes 14 hospitals, 54 health centers, and 243 dispensaries. Kitui County Referral Hospital has added an outpatient block, intensive care unit, ICU, high dependence unit, HDU, and a 70-bed newborn unit facility, an oxygen plant, a dialysis system which is being expanded, and a modern mortuary. The Cancer Center, the Kitui County Referral County Center, which we refer to as the Pangisile Mtishali, that is a South African name, a lady who collaborated with us and CMMB a lot in ensuring that we have the Cancer Center, has today served 4,860 patients after it was launched in December 2023. While the Hemophilia Clinic has treated 14 patients. Bed capacity rose from 207 to 320 with semi-automated outpatient service linked to MP. That example of the Prince the facility in Kitui. Mwingi level 4, the other one, hospital improved neonatal care with the continuous positive airway pressure or KPAP medicines, machines, and an incubator added and it has also added a biosafety cabinet and increased bed capacity from 239 to 257. Sub-county hospitals gained new maternity, pediatric and female wards, theaters, boreholes, mortuaries, and ICT upgrades. Currently, 39 of Kitui's 40 wards have a level 3 facility, with the full coverage to be due by 2027. That is the one ward where this is not there. It will be done by 2026. Automation is underway, where 213 facilities have tablets, that is healthy facilities have tablets, and 196 will be fully automated by December 2025. This will result in cutting costs, boosting social health authority, that is SHA insurance coverage, to 33.3% and reducing out-of-pocket spending to 16%. With respect to transformation of early childhood development and vocational training, we observe as follows: significant achievements have been realized in Kitui County's early childhood development education, or ECD, and vocational training centers, or VTCs. To date, 1,398 ECD classrooms have been constructed, and 1,688 ECD teachers have been transitioned to permanent and pensionable terms, and 26 VTCs have been equipped with ICT infrastructure. With respect to urbanization, we affirm our commitment to efficient land management, urban planning, and sustainable management. To enhance transparency and service delivery, a land information management system, in short, LIMS, LIMS, has been procured and will be operational by December 2025, thus curbing land grabbing, eliminating multiple plot allocations, and enabling real-time land rate payments. Preparations are underway to improve Sikuru town under the dustless program by ensuring the roads in Sikuru and leading up to the southeastern Kenya Cultural and Heritage Center in Sikuru. Urban sanitation and waste management remains priority. A dump truck has been budgeted for Kitui South to serve Ikuda and Mutomo wards, and even Ikanga, with plans for each sub-county to have a dump truck. Currently, we only have one at Mwingi and another one in Kitui, and our plans and emanating from the discussions we held here in Mombasa, we have agreed each sub-county of 8 of them. Sub-counties are similar in terms of covered constituencies. Kitui and Mingi municipalities boards have been constituted to give them semi-autonomy in operations and implementation of delegated functions. With respect to roads, construction, and improvement of border sector, since August 2020, County has made major strides in road construction, rehabilitation, and maintenance. We have opened 928 kilometers of roads across the 40 wards. Additionally, an average of 58.12 kilometers per ward annually has been graded since we got into office, and 77.1 kilometers were gravelled, and 58 concrete drifts and 119 slabs were constructed. Beyond road works, we have completed 29 civil projects, trained 4,000 contractors, and expanded capacity through new road equipment. In the transport subsector, 400 border operators received training, with the 230 smart driving licenses issued, while infrastructure support was enhanced through the construction of 42 border sheds across the county. With respect to operationalization of our economic and development zones, I wish to observe that the county has laid a firm foundation for industrial growth by securing 1,500 acres and commencing construction of the Kitui County Aggregation and Industrial Park at Kanyonyo, which is now 46% complete. Once operational, the park will anchor agro-processing industries and benefit over 5,000 micro, small, and medium enterprises and cooperative members. Through the Kitui Vision for Social and Economic Transformation, in short, KIVEST blueprint, we are spearheading the zoning of Kitui into 6 economic and investment zones. We have already done that, actually, each showcasing its unique investment endowments. To further support commerce, we have constructed 42 markets and related infrastructure across all the 40 wards. Notably, preparations are underway for the Kitui International Investment Conference, scheduled for May 2026, which will provide a platform to showcase opportunities and foster strategic partnerships and investments in the county. With respect to tourism, in collaboration with the key stakeholders, we will officially launch the Kitui Tourism Circuit at Zambani Rock on 27th September 2025, a day that coincides with the World Tourism Day. This launch will showcase Kitui's unique attractions, strengthen conservation, attract investment, and foster sustainable community development and cultural preservation. On the key matter pertaining to youth employment, the commitment of we, the leaders elected or appointed in Kitui, not to leave anyone behind, continues to drive efforts to empower youth, uplift women, and promote full inclusion of persons with disabilities. In collaboration with the national government, the construction of a 10,000-seater ultra-modern stadium at Idhokwe on the outskirts of Kitui town is underway in readiness for the historic Mashujaa Day 2025, which will be celebrated on 20th of October, and will be presided over by His Excellency the President Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto. At the same time, the county government has purchased and initiated the construction of Chwani Stadium in Ikuda Ward and Kivu Stadium in Kivu Ward. Each of those of an acreage of 7 acres plus. Additionally, 22 playgrounds have been upgraded across all wards to promote grassroots talent. Preparations for the Governor's Cup football tournament to be held by June 2026 are underway with the aim of nurturing and showcasing talent among both men and women. The Kitui County Youth Empowerment and Development Policy 2025 has been developed and approved by the County Executive Committee and has been forwarded to the County Assembly for adoption. This landmark policy provides a coordinated framework to mainstream issues across all sectors and ensure impactful interventions. We have expanded connectivity by installing Wi-Fi in Mutomo, Iviani, Mwingi Baptist VTCs and Mulango TVC, directly benefiting over 1,000 learners. With respect to implementing the Kitui County River Basin Sand Utilization and Conservation Act 2024, a notable progress has been made. Key milestones include the establishment of the River Basin Sand Utilization Committee, the registration of the 5 base cooperatives, that is ZIDU, development. In October 2024, my government launched a comprehensive country-wide data collection exercise to enhance service delivery. To curb pilferages, a phased automation plan will be implemented in 2025 in the remaining months as follows. Our USSD facility *455*5# for customer self-service by October will be installed by October. Rollout of the county revenue management system and public health automation will be done by November, and transition to LIMS, land information management systems, will also be undertaken, and together with the unified billing and the hospital integration, they will be by December this year. Additional strategies include supplementary valuation road development, land rate waivers. Will issue another land rate waiver. We issued one, and we are persuaded another one will be June. And mineral royalty negotiations will continue. These reforms target OSR, or on-source revenue growth, from where we found it in 2022 when we came into office, which was Kenya shillings 361 million Kenya shillings for the financial year 2021-2022 to Kenya shillings 1.3 billion Kenya shillings in the financial year 2025-2026. In the year 2024-2025, we had 895 million mark from 361, which was 147% increase and improvement. The Kitui County Temporary Workers Employment Policy is one of the documents we reviewed here, because we want to stop the haphazard, unstructured way of engaging temporary workers. And once effected, it has been approved by the county executive, and as required, it has been sent, will be sent once we go back to the county assembly for their consideration for approval before we start utilizing it officially. The policy will transition future casual agreement to fixed term contracts ranging from 3 to 12 months. On communication strategies, our people have a constitutional right to information as guaranteed under Article 35 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010. In fulfillment of this obligation, the county government is committed to communicating its projects, programs, initiatives, and policies to the public. This will be shared widely through social media, radio, and television, and complemented by platforms such as scorecards, documentaries, magazines, bulletins, the county website, and the official YouTube channel, thereby ensuring transparency, inclusivity, and accountability. The resolutions, we came up with some resolutions, and I'm going now to conclude by going through the resolutions. And based on our deliberations here, the working retreat resolved the following: to rationalize our resources to focus on 3 sectors. Going forward, we'll focus on 3 main sectors. And to do that, we are going to rationalize our budget so that during supplementary budget 1, we give a lot more emphasis to the sectors of health, water, and roads. And this is because of the feedback we have received from our people. You know, the members of the county assembly are the representatives of our people in every ward. And whenever we come to a place like this and they indicate to us this is where our people want priority to be given in a democratic environment like the one we have fostered in our county, we do that. In roads, we will open, grade, and gravel more roads. In the water sector, we will endeavor to reduce the distance of water access to a maximum of 2 kilometers radius. In health and sanitation, we will focus on the operationalization of the 4 health facilities to ensure each village in our county has a health facility, and we have 247 villages. We will also, resolution number 2, host the Agricultural Show and Trade Fair from 26th to 28th February 2026. Number 3, we'll launch the Kitui Tourism Circuit on 27th September 2025. This is this month. Number 4, we will revitalize dormant honey processing plants to unlock value addition opportunities in the apiculture sector. Number 5, we will hold the Kitui International Investors Conference in May 2026. Number 6, we will automate all our revenue streams to increase our own source revenue. Number 7, we will purchase a solid waste management truck to serve Kitui South sub-county towns, including Mutoma and Ikuda, and we will also do the same for the other sub-counties which don't have similar trucks. Number 8, we will hold the Governor's Cup football tournament for both men and women by June 2026. Number 9, we will submit the Kitui County Temporary Workers Employment Policy, which has been approved by the County Executive or the County Cabinet, to the County Assembly by end of next week for approval, consideration, and fast-track adoption of the Kitui County, and will also fast-track the adoption of the Kitui County Youth Empowerment and Development Policy 2025, which was born out of the Youth Engagement Forum we had in Kitui, the only youth engagement forum by any county in the Republic of Kenya. And one of the fruits of that engagement is the Kitui County Youth Empowerment and Development Policy 2025. We'll gazette the recently operationalized 15 dispensaries. There were 15 dispensaries which were complete, but they were not operationalized. They have been operationalized. We have gotten feedback while we are still here from our people in Kitui County that such facilities which were near their home areas are now with the necessary equipment and personnel, and they are working. And we fast-track operationalization of the remaining 25 dispensaries so that every village in our county has an operational health facility. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, we assure the citizens of Kitui that these resolutions will not remain mere words, but will be executed faithfully and comprehensively. I take this opportunity to invite you to the Mashujaa Day celebrations at Idokwe Stadium on Monday, 30th October 2025. Only 20th October 2025. I repeat, Mashujaa Day this year will be celebrated in Kitui at the Idokwe Stadium, which is about 56% complete, and by that time will be complete with a 10,000 seat capacity. So that ceremony will be celebrated in Kitui on Monday, 20th October 2025. And the chief guest will be His Excellency the President, Dr. William Samoei Arap Ruto. And that's the end of my written speech. And both the county executive and the county assembly represented here reaffirm or affirm the resolutions which we have here. I think it's good to give members of the press who are represented here an opportunity to put to us any questions, to make any comment you may wish to make in order to clarify anything which in your view requires further clarification.